As a company that covers pretty much every niche of the automotive industry, it's only a matter of time before Toyota will enter the segment of compact pickup trucks. Officials are trying to keep a low profile, but insider information suggests that the new model is already in development and that it could already arrive in the next year with a well-known moniker. So without further ado, let's check the most important aspects of the upcoming pickup and see how the all-new Toyota Stout is about to wow everybody. Compact, light, and maneuverable. The Maverick's great commercial success clearly showed that pickup buyers don't necessarily look for something large and super capable. Many of them look for something more maneuverable, something that's comfortable and easy to drive, and now it turns out that this niche is much bigger than expected. Ford is nowhere near meeting demands, so everyone is now looking at Toyota, which is expected to be the next car maker to enter this segment. Since most of the segment criteria have already been established, we're pretty sure that the Japanese company won't experiment too much. It'll bring a similar layout to the Maverick and Santa Cruz, a compact pickup with a crew cab style and relatively short cargo bed. However, we can also imagine Toyota offering a pickup that's even smaller than Ford's and Hyundai's models. A little bit shorter wheelbase is almost a certain thing, and that would certainly have a big impact on the maneuverability, handling, and overall driving experience. As for aesthetics, independent artists have already provided us with numerous renders, which all suggest a design approach that combines modern aesthetics spiced up with retro vibes of the original Stout, as well as some other classic Toyota models such as the legendary Land Cruiser FJ45. TNGA platform means functionality and flexibility. According to segment standards, another thing that goes together with compact dimensions is a unibody platform, the thing that makes these vehicles way better to drive than large body on-frame pickups. In Toyota's case, things are pretty simple when it comes to the platform. The TNGA is the architecture that underpins pretty much the entire lineup and offers an impressive level of flexibility when it comes to the implementation of different technical solutions, such as the powertrain, for example. The benefits of this platform are numerous, starting from the ability to accommodate all kinds of gasoline and hybrid powertrain options, as well as different drivetrain setups. There's also the matter of chassis and suspension setup, and if we can trust rumors, the Stout is likely to feature an independent rear suspension in all variants, which isn't the case with Maverick, which comes with a torsion beam in base trim levels. Finally, let's not forget the implementation of the latest tech features, especially when it comes to safety. It's been some time since Toyota introduced the third generation of the famous Safety Sense suite of advanced driver assistance features, so we assume that all variants of Stout are going to be equipped with it. Hybrid powertrain. Power and efficiency can go together. Hybrids are Toyota's thing, and we have no doubt that the Japanese company has the knowledge and resources to make a super efficient pickup, even more impressive than the Maverick. The Blue Oval Company claims 42 miles per gallon in the city and 33 miles per gallon on the highway. But what if we tell you that Toyota has two systems that could easily beat these numbers? First of all, there's a well-known hybrid setup that powers the RAV4, based on a 2.5-liter inline 4 and 2 electric motors, with a combined output of 219 horsepower. With that system, the Stout would be able to return 38 miles per gallon combined, and at the same time, it would offer notably more power than the Maverick's 191 horsepower setup. Moreover, the Stout Hybrid would be offered with all-wheel drive, which isn't the case with the electrified Maverick. The story doesn't end here, because the Stout could use an even more efficient hybrid powertrain. Outside North America, Toyota also offers a hybrid system based on a smaller 2.0-liter inline 4 engine. That system, which can be found in models like Corolla and CHR, comes with a single 113 horsepower electric motor integrated into the transmission. After last year's refresh, the combined output went up to 196 horsepower, 5 horsepower more compared to Maverick's hybrid setup. At the same time, that system could easily offer more than 40 miles per gallon in the new pickup, enough to be considered an absolute class leader when it comes to fuel efficiency. The system would be an excellent choice for base models. Moreover, it would also open up the possibility of a more capable variant of the aforementioned system. the one that's based on a 2.5-liter engine. We're talking about a setup that can be found in models like Highlander with 243 horsepower, which is actually the amount of power that gets pretty close to the turbocharged Maverick. Toyota's hybrid systems are great when it comes to efficiency, but most people don't like that they come with a CVT gearbox, as that definitely isn't the most exciting solution. A good thing to know is that Toyota started offering conventional automatic transmission with its hybrid setups recently. For example, the new Toyota Crown, as well as the new Lexus RX, are available in such variants, with a 6-speed automatic gearbox, which turned out to work pretty well with setups that are based on transversely mounted engines. Turbocharged power for class-leading capabilities. Besides a hybrid powertrain, the new Stout is also expected to come powered solely by gasoline. At least one variant of this kind is expected, and it all indicates that it's going to be the company's relatively new 2.4-liter Turbo 4, which has already found its place under the hood of so many Toyota and Lexus models. In this case, we would see a variant with 265 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, which is a little bit more power and torque compared to Maverick's 2.0-liter Turbo 4, which puts 250 horses and 280 pound-feet of torque. On the other hand, that's still a little bit less power compared to the Santa Cruz, which puts out quite an impressive 280 horsepower. However, we think that the price for these 15 extra horses is too high, because Hyundai's pickup is anything but fuel efficient. It returns just 19 miles per gallon in the city and 26 miles per gallon on the highway. On the other hand, the Stout is expected to be at least on par with the Maverick and offer around 22 miles per gallon in the city and 29 miles per gallon on the highway. The Turbo 4 would come coupled with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and besides strong driving dynamics, it also has the potential to ensure respectable towing and hauling capabilities. We estimate that the Stout could offer more than 5,000 pounds of max towing capacity, while the max payload should go over 1,700 pounds. That would be pretty much on par with the Santa Cruz and way above Maverick's max ratings. Besides turbocharged power, there's also the possibility to see a version with a naturally aspirated engine. In that case, the Stout would use the same 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine as the RAV4, with a max output of 203 horsepower. In our humble opinion, this seems like a perfect powertrain setup for the entry-level variant. Modern-looking interior and tech features. The benefits of a pickup body style are numerous, starting from all that practicality that comes with an open cargo bed. The Toyota Stout is expected to come exclusively in a crew cab layout, so we assume that the amount of passenger space would be similar to the RAV4, with 2 spacious rows of seats, both able to accommodate adults with ease. Still, space and practicality aren't the only things we expect from these pickups. This will be a car-based pickup, so car-like interior aesthetics are a certain thing. The dashboard could be executed in the same way as RAV4's, while some sources suggest that the more up-to-date Corolla Cross could serve as inspiration. In any case, the Stout would be more of a crossover than a pickup when it comes to interior design. The cabin would utilize modern aesthetics and fine materials, while we also count on a good portion of tech features. Base models would feature an 8-inch infotainment screen, while the bigger, recently introduced 10.5-inch unit would be available. Base models would also come with goodies like wireless smartphone integration, Wi-Fi hotspot, and satellite radio, while the new Hey Toyota virtual assistant could also be part of the standard equipment. Further upgrades would include things like a digital instrument cluster, dual zone climate control, and many more. We already mentioned the latest Safety Sense 3.0 suite of driver assistance systems. Even if Toyota decides to save some production costs and offer a little bit older suite, the Stout would still stand very well in this aspect. One way or another, it would certainly come standard with goodies like a rear view camera, traffic sign recognition, lane departure warning, lane keep assist, forward collision warning, pedestrian detection, automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and automatic high beams, while things like surround view camera, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert would at least be offered as options. Competitive price. So far, everything about the Stout sounds great. But none of these things would mean much if Toyota doesn't offer this pickup at a competitive price. Officially, the Maverick starts under $23,000, but the prices are much higher in reality because of enormous dealer markups. The Santa Cruz is more refined and therefore notably more expensive. So we think that the Stout could slot between these two trucks. Our rough estimation would be around $25,000 for the base model. As for the launch date, the second half of the next year is what most sources suggest. Thanks for watching and see you next time.